Shalom. My name is Michael Decker, and I'm a lawyer within the law offices of Cohen, Decker, Brosh. Today I wanted to discuss the topic of adoption and Aliyah to Israel. And I specifically wanted to touch the matter of an official adoption. This is following a series of 3 videos that we're uploading on this general subject. And today the subject will be probably the most common topic, and that is regarding an adoption by a Jewish parent of a non-Jewish child. So the law of return basically allows children of Jews and grandchildren of Jews, and also the spouse of a child and the spouse of a grandchild of a Jew, to immigrate and to make Aliyah to Israel. And then the question arises whether an adopted child of a Jew is considered a child of a Jew. And yes, the Supreme Court already determined in Israel that an adopted child of a Jew is also considered a child of a Jew. However, in order for the adopted child of a Jew to be considered a child of a Jew, this child must go through an official recognized adoption procedure. In Israel, an adoption procedure is in accordance with the adoption of children law, and it must be ratified by the family court in Israel. And every country has their own official procedures. So on the technical and procedural level, in order for an adopted child to make Aliyah, he must present an adoption certificate. In addition, it's important to note that it is also possible to be adopted as an adult. So the law of return here specifically stipulates that the adoption of the child, in order to make Aliyah for the purposes of the law of return, must have taken place before the child turned 18, meaning while the child was still a minor. And because we're dealing with the race of time here, and naturally a child that is already 17, for example, and cases like this could arise, would go through a quick adoption procedure just so he can make Aliyah and get Israeli citizenship. And therefore the Interior Ministry, justifiably I must say, checks and suspects when an adoption took place when the child was 17 and near adulthood, that this adoption was only for procedural purposes of getting citizenship and not a real adoption. And therefore, if the adoption took place close to adulthood, then the Interior Ministry will check and examine whether there was an actual real relationship of a parent and child prior to the official adoption. So it's important to remember this fact. If you have people that you know that want to make Aliyah and they're adopted children of Jews, you can refer them to us. Our office has much experience in this matter, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much for your time.